Hello, Fred Smith leaders. This is Dr. Gary making good bosses into great leaders with compassionate accountability. Well, it's been 12 days since we were together at our first mini camp. And today, on Monday the 23rd, we only have a couple of weeks when we get together on August 17th to get a few stories written. So what are we going to write stories on? Well, we've talked about communication and communication styles. And the 4 styles of action, people, process, and idea were covered with you in the last session. I know it was kind of a quick hour and 15 minutes of understanding these styles, but hopefully you got a little bit out of this. And what we want you to do is write a couple of stories, 2 stories that highlight your recognition of someone else's style. So you all took the test and you all know your own style. So how do we do that? Well, the action people want to be in control, and they want to focus on results. They tend to be a little impatient, which means that you, in adjusting your style, you need to get to the point when you talk to an action-oriented person. Now, a process-oriented person, they're almost the exact opposite. They want to take their time. They've got a lot of details and a lot of questions that they're going to ask. They want plans to be in place. They tend to be a little cautious. So be patient with their questions. If you're patient with their questions, they will do a better job of implementing the plans that they want to put in place. And then there's those people. People-oriented people want to develop relationships. It's all about their relationships. They build networks. They connect people, and they like harmony. They don't want to give people bad news. So again, be patient with them, but take the time to listen and consider the feelings that might be demonstrated in a situation with those people. And they will look for ways to bring people together and make sure people build teams and know what's going to happen in the future, so they're comfortable. They're looking for that comfort as team members. And then there's the idea people. The idea people like to brainstorm. They want to get all the options out. And it doesn't really matter to them which options you take. Now, depending on their second style of action, people, or process, the idea people will kick in that second style. But to begin with, they just want options, and they want to draw people in to get their opinions, because it's all about the ideas and sharing ideas. So let the idea people speak, and you will hear a lot of great options that can be used to implement and to make things better. Allow them to share those ideas, and if you do, you will gain a compatriot with the idea people, and then move on with action, process, and people to make it happen. So look for opportunities over the next few weeks and share a story of either in a personal or professional or both situation where you assess a person's action, people, process, or idea style that you can then adjust to help them feel comfortable, because that's what leaders do. They engage people in their space so that you can influence and build the relationship with them to move towards your goals together. This is Dr. Gary making good bosses into great leaders with compassionate accountability.